Re YouTube.
Salut YouTube.
Salut, je suis... Waouh. Ah, on l'avait commencé.
Euh, on, on avait juste
On
commencé
n'avait
le
pas vu
début,
un
il me
peu
semble.
le début.
Le gazier!
Waouh.
Le gazier.
J'espère
Oui,
que je t'ai
toujours,
réveillé
ouais.
YouTube parce que là,
YouTube. Ah,
là
on
ça...
avait vu ça, on avait vu.
oui, oui, oui. Y a YouTube qui regarde, Flyer. Ça te dérange pas? Marmonner dans ton coin.
Ouais, YouTube, je l'emmerde.
Tu peux le virer du serveur Discord, Clem?
Non.
Ça trafique. Et on est chez les incendies criminels. Oui, on a trompé. Oui, normalement, ça devrait se régler chez Koei. Voilà, la blague est faite.
Phelps joins the arson squad today.
Au rapport.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man.
C'est vrai.
But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, my partner,
Il est parti en baissant la tête.
You know that, Cap. You do now, Biggs.
Ah, Biggs.
Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes,
Anthony et moi.
Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer.
D'accord. On a deux
Fire
endroits à
brigade will
visiter.
be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here.
Question con
Both
en même
of
temps, Phelps.
Get out!
Door knocking all morning, but I gotta make in the car in the end.
Bon, bah on y va, hein.
Waouh.
Traverse les portes, Biggs. Ok. Ok.
Oh, la prestance du mec.
I say we bust in there.
Tu peux avancer, le mec me bloque. Hé.
Oh putain. Oh, les premières minutes
You
avec
see his
Biggs.
lovely wife and children in the Uber?
Ta gueule. Oh, ta gueule, c'est bon. Le traité de rat.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
C'est vrai qu'on a failli régler l'affaire des morphines avant, hein, mais... Oh, c'est vrai qu'on a perdu du coup la décapo. Allez, on va conduire, hein, parce que... Ça fait longtemps qu'on n'a pas conduit.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so.
Voilà.
Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else.
Tu vois pas que c'est la police?
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do
Tout
partners.
ça pour faire 300
I seen
watts.
you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent.
Ça a cramé. Dieu merci, ils n'étaient pas dans la ils étaient pas dans la maison. Dieu merci.
Ma maison.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps.
Ok.
It's okay, Brannigan.
Whoa.
His name's dog
Ah,
shit,
yeah.
but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky,
Ils
really.
avaient gagné
They don't
un
have any insurance.
concours,
Everything they own, including the house, is not a
des
pile of
vacances.
rubble
Where are they sleeping?
in the car.
Et la maison a brûlé.
It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins.
Et des maisons construites pour les
Take a look
gars.
around. Come on, Phelps.
3 choses à noter.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
Ta gueule!
Isn't that the cop who taught the guy that was
Oh
pretending
là
to be
là.
dead?
L'histoire nous suit.
Le monde du courant de ta petite affaire allemande.
Ah bah ça fait les médias. Alors là on peut voir en fait
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
le truc pour le chauffe-eau. Et ça a été...
Ah, mais oui,
C'est-
mais attends, mais.
Oui, c'est un state.
Ça
Enfin,
a
même
été
pas.
récemment.
Oui, ça a
service.
été récemment servi en fait. Il y a quelqu'un qui est venu de
Pour le
l'entreprise
saboter.
pour réviser.
Pour le saboter.
Ah,
Ah, c'est ce que t'as dit quand tu l'as vu.
oui.
Voilà. Je l'aurais pas montré pour rien. Pour vouloir être.
Pas grand chose à voir pour l'instant. C'est dit quoi?
Peut-être la charrue avant les bœufs, l'affaire est réglée.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train?
Bah écoute, à part le truc instate,
Bah voilà, hein.
allons parler.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of
Oui,
town.
oui, je viens de le dire.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Quand même un sacré coup de peau qu'il soit pas là en ayant gagné un concours le jour où ça brûle.
C'est comme si on voulait les éloigner.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Oui.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Bon.
Le fonds de rénovation de Suburban.
Bon, je pense qu'il dit la vérité, je sais pas vous.
Oui.
Moi aussi.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Bah bien joué.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I
Nous, on a
never
voulu
bought
rester.
things.
Ah bah voilà.
Et ouais.
Ça, c'est la vérité.
Il a pas autre chose à dire là?
Bravo
GI
Clément.
houses?
Yeah, something
non,
like
il avait
that.
autre chose à dire, très clairement.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr.
Merci Clément.
Ah, deuxième question.
Non, même première question. C'était toi. Ah non mais c'est bon.
La deuxième.
Oui, oui, mais c'est la première où tu donnes ton avis. Hein.
Écoute
Non, la
Clément,
première, j'ai donné mon avis aussi.
écoute Clément, on se passera de tes services.
Oh là là. Je pense que je suis trop fort à jouer.
It's him. That's the cop. Tried to poke me in the nose.
C'est ceux qui font les maisons pour les GI.
Phelps, 1247.
Putting you
How
for
can I
now.
help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking.
Il est derrière là avec son big smile.
The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Ok.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
Oui, c'est moi qui ai réglé l'affaire.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
On va aller voir le deuxième incendie.
Where are we headed?
Quand même. Parce que bon, on nous a pas dit que eux ils étaient pas là, donc je commence à m'inquiéter.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
2 par nuit?
C'est beaucoup. Hein.
Ça fait beaucoup, ouais, je trouve. Dans ma tête, c'était un truc qui était très rare.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner?
Et ouais.
What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead.
Il y a le coroner derrière, regarde.
Another one. Look that
Just
way.
walking by.
Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang.
Okay.
Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Et alors le heater, il a été changé quand? Récemment?
Mal.
C'est dur ça par contre, là, ce qui est en bas.
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you.
Dur.
But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal.
Merci, Mal.
I'd say that's firm but fair.
Bon, avant de toucher les cadavres, on va quand même faire un tour. Ce serait quand même bizarre que... Oui. Ok.
Sur le seuil. I've been unfaithful.
Non mais il y a un truc à voir, non?
Je pense que c'est l'heure à laquelle ça a cramé qu'il faut regarder.
Oui, oui, bah, j'essaye. Je fais ce que je peux. Je suis avec la souris là. Ok.
Tu l'as trouvé, faut que t'insistes.
Non,
c'est déjà arrivé
je pense,
des fois.
je pense qu'il n'y a rien. Si je repasse dessus. Tudung. Pas comme s'il y avait un indice. Oui.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Yeah. Ce serait ouf que ce serait encore un insta-hit. Ou alors qu'ils aient gagné encore un concours. T'imaginez les gars? Ce serait complètement terrible. 2 en une nuit.
On a gagné un concours mais on pouvait pas y aller.
Ils vont pas répondre, hein, crois-moi. Oui. Où? Ok. C'est le ventilateur de chaleur. Ouais. Il est trop... Il doit y avoir quand même le chauffe-eau. Ah. Un state? What the
Hey,
fuck?
Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor, Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere.
Quoi? Oh!
But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica
Quoi?
Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps.
Attends.
The guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Oh.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Quand même bizarre hein, que 2 aient gagné un concours.
Je pense que peu importe l'agence qui fait gagner les concours, ça doit être les gars qui construisent les maisons, qui se font refuser de les vendre, enfin qui en refusent de les vendre. Donc ils contactent un styliste pour faire un petit sabotage et un styliste contacte une boîte pour les faire voyager pour parler dessus. Quoi.
On verra.
Herbert Chapman.
Écoute.
So you like fires?
L'homme qui aime le feu déjà.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Mais là ils sont dans la merde parce qu'ils ont tué des gens. C'est pas prévu.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
We'll do
on la partage
Take this
pas.
guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective. Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Eh ben. On va où du coup? Comment on change le genre? Ok. Comment ça c'est pas?
J'ai oublié un truc. Eh bah allez, go chercher.
Il retient un truc avec le cadavre. Oui.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Oui. Je peux rien faire.
Et c'était tout. C'est bon, c'est fini, tu peux rentrer.
Je me suis planté encore de touche, je suis désolé les gars. C'était vraiment tout. On l'agence de voyage hein, qui est quand même un petit peu sus. Hein.
Après il y en a deux. Il y en a deux, c'est pas la même agence. Hein.
Non mais là c'est l'agence Gulliver.
Ouais. Et l'autre agence c'était quoi?
Can you drive to this one?
Je peux pas.
I don't know what makes you so stupid, but it really works.
C'est le fonds de rénovation. Ceux qui s'occupent pour les maisons des GI.
C'était peut-être la même, hein.
Comment ça?
Peut-être la même
Parce que
agence de
c'était la
voyage.
même agence.
Ah, ils ont peut-être pas juste... Ils ont pas précisé l'agence au premier truc. Je sais pas.
Hein?
Bah, je sais plus.
Non, ça c'est l'agence de voyage qui fait gagner les concours. Et il y a aussi le truc de rénovation qui fait
Oui, mais...
qui fait les maisons.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have
Est-ce
reason
que
to
le
believe
concours,
that the
c'était le même
Sawyer
pour les deux
family
maisons?
of 4414
Oui,
Rosewood Avenue
c'est l'agence Gulliver.
recently
C'est
won
cette
a
agence-là.
competition run by your
Oui,
company.
pour les deux.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last
Oui, oui.
minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Catalina Island, hein. Ça revient souvent.
Ouais.
Que des grandes des familles. Hein.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Stephens. C'était eux qui avaient gagné aussi, hein, on est d'accord.
Here they are, Stephens.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
Putain, il est stoïque, hein, là c'est... Qu'est-ce qu'ils viennent de dire là?
Opération publicitaire.
Ils font de la pub.
J'imagine qu'il n'y a pas grand chose à dire là-dessus. Genre c'est pas le bonhomme qui va m'aider à dire que c'est un trafic pour construire des maisons. What?
Ouais, bah pour moi il est full stoïque, hein. Moi il dit la vérité.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government
Très belle cravate.
organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Non, c'est pas aléatoire. C'est impossible que ce soit aléatoire.
C'est pas aléatoire du tout. Je pense que c'est un doute, je sais pas grand chose pour prouver qu'en fait c'est un...
Tu vois le ticket?
C'est rigged.
Ticket de loterie, ouais. Ouais, pour moi c'est un doute, ouais. Clairement pas la vérité en tout cas.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Gros
Thanks for your help.
truc,
No
je
problem.
pense.
I wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Bon, on pouvait penser que de base c'était juste une petite corrélation entre les deux, mais là le fait que le concours soit rigged, bon, je sais pas ce que t'en penses Clément.
Ah bah moi je pense c'est clairement une causalité là.
You can drive.
Je pense qu'on tient l'affaire. Hein. Je pense que c'était un petit peu visible depuis le début, mais...
You want to check out the suburban address.
Mais pour prouver tout ça, faut du gros. Faut du lourd.
Partners must think alike, Herschel.
Je pense que même Biggs est en train de s'intéresser à l'affaire. Oui, je voulais profiter de l'occasion. Je fais un big up pour un ami, c'est son anniversaire aujourd'hui.
C'est vrai
Cet
que c'est un
épisode, il est
machin.
pour
This is
toi.
supposed to be the registered offices
Oh là là.
of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Uh-huh.
Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Leland Monroe. C'est le big guy. C'est le big guy. On a déjà eu affaire à lui.
Ah ouais.
Oui, c'est un gros investisseur.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
On va aller voir Lynch. Il a l'air d'être un expert en incendie. Il y a quand même une vibe différente que dans les... On n'a pas le temps pour ça, enfin... Je joue à Forza Horizon entre temps les gars, ça c'est peut-être vu. Il y a une vibe différente hein, des autres unités. Je voulais voir un petit mot.
Ouais.
Exclamation de la part de Clément. Oh wow wow. Wow.
Salut les pompiers.
We came as soon as we could. What the hell?
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Oui.
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps.
Oh.
Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
State.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Encore une fois. Récemment révisé. Par Reginald Varley.
Le même gars?
Il me semble que c'est le même gars. Je suis pas sûr.
Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only.
Je sais pas.
I don't have enough evidence to prove.
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a
Plus dans la
gas
tête le
supply.
mec qui a révisé. Le premier.
You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room.
Okay.
Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Ok. Donc j'imagine que le...
2, 1, 3. Bim bam boum. Je remercie pas. Hein.
Good, your regulator's in position.
D'accord. C'est significatif. Ça n'a pas l'air de marcher.
Inverse les deux là, gauche et droite.
Ok. Là les gars, je suis avec quelqu'un qui a joué à Feed the Beast. Donc il doit forcément savoir ce que...
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Oui. Du coup lui au milieu, c'est ça?
Ouais.
Et... Non, il était très bien là.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Ok. Ça a bien pété.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say.
Ouais.
Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
J'espère qu'il y en aura plus avec Jamie.
When is America going to understand it's about giving, not getting? What the hell?
You know the way.
On a beau avoir une super théorie sur les agences de voyage et tout. InstaHeat, ça a l'air d'avoir sacrément merdé. Hein.
Ouais,
Show?
InstaHeat
The next fire.
il faut qu'il y ait un
We
incendie.
should go to the
explosif,
factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Le mec qui aime les feux, bon, c'est comme, j'ai l'impression que c'est comme tous ceux qu'on a arrêtés là dans la brigade criminelle. Ok quoi.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some
Bonjour.
other time?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Raysick. You should find him in his office.
Never get into fights with ugly people. They have nothing to lose. I gotta have it.
C'est pas ici.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Poor guy must be going crazy.
You lousy piece of shit.
Je regarde s'il y a le nom qui nous intéresse. Je pense qu'on verra après. Yo!
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Trafiqué. Trafiqué. Trafiqué.
Il a dit trafiquer.
Il a dit
So you're
trafiqué.
telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Ok. Il est tout constipé le monsieur.
Attends, qu'est-ce qu'on lit là? Faut réviser par Varley. Chef de régulation. Endommagé par le feu, ouais, ça on s'en fout un peu. Là, ce qu'il claim, c'est que
Y a pas
rien
de-
y a pas de problème avec le truc.
Y a pas de
Genre,
problème avec le truc, ouais.
La conception est très bien. Tu vois, genre. Après, pour moi, le fait que tu peux l'inverser.
Ouais, mais c'est plus un doute du coup.
T'as quoi en haut là? Quoi la différence je peux réviser par Ryan et l'autre?
C'est deux mecs différents
We
du
could
coup.
do this some other time if you're not feeling well.
C'est le premier qu'on a vu du coup, j'imagine. Matthew Ryan et Reginald Vernet. tomberais plus sur un doute.
Va falloir ce qu'il a dit vite fait.
Donc vous me dites que c'est pas un défaut de fabrication ou une erreur de réparation. Je ne crois pas qu'il y ait le moindre problème de conception.
Ouais, je mettrais un doute aussi, mais...
Clem.
Moi, je suis sans avis.
C'est facile, ça.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Dur.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu.
Mais...
Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu. On a rien dans le carnet hein, pour prouver. Je pense que c'est un méga doute, mais... Ça va?
Aussi.
Ouais.
We could do this some other time if
Quoi?
you're not feeling well.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's
J'ai
what
fait
you're
doute.
trying to imply.
Il est mal fait le jeu, il y a un méga bug.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Take another
There,
step this way.
around a
there's gonna
dozen
be
of them.
trouble.
Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
What was that?
D'accord. 9h allez.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
Comment?
I want to run it by R&I.
Alors il y avait Harley Reginald là en bas.
See if any of these guys have any previous.
Et je
Sir,
vois
I need to use your
pas
phone.
Ryan.
Go right ahead.
I could save all year and
Pas
not
vu
be able to
Ryan.
afford that.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Peanuts are walking down the street. When was assault?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Barley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Bon par contre, je veux pas être la dame là.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942.
Ah.
4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Ah oui.
Thanks.
Alors, deux de nos gars sont dans la liste, dont un recherché pour meurtre, et il y en a un autre qui
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
That broad has socks in it this year.
Oui, d'accord.
You lousy piece of shit.
Ok. On peut pas lui parler. Ouais, non, il reste un truc à faire.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
J'avais bien vu pour les lockers.
And keep quiet.
Yeah. Varley il est recherché pour meurtre. Hein.
Here. Happy now?
Oui.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Walter Clément.
Clément, t'es dans la merde. T'es dans la merde, Clem.
La loi et l'autorité. C'est un truc d'anarchiste. C'est un communiste. Oh mon dieu. Oh mon
Clemens
dieu.
is a fellow traveler.
Je ferai jamais.
Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu. Oh c'est un communiste. Flavien.
Flavien,
Flavien ferme les yeux. Oh non, il va pas nous faire tout le pamphlet. Oh non. Non, c'est bon, on a compris. Je peux appuyer sur rien, les gars. Non, non, c'est bon.
Ah, la grosseur.
Pas une joie YouTube. Oh putain, c'est fini. C'est fini, merci. Un anarchiste. Clemens. Matthew Ryan. Wow. 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 Alors lui, il en a la masse.
Ah ouais, là, ça déconne plus. Hein.
La société anarchiste de Los
Some light
Angeles.
reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Oui, non mais... Oh putain. Pardon les gars. Petite blague là Clément pour faire passer ça.
Vous saviez que Sacha est devenu maître de la Ligue Pokémon? Ça vient tomber.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Machin.
Machin.
Nothing significant.
T'es sûr? C'est une pince quand même. Et Réginald Varley. Waouh! Eh! C'est un mosquine. Avec ça que l'autre nous a fait sa petite démonstration là.
Ah.
C'est ce qui fait en fait
A company went through
delay
thousands
le
of
feu.
days in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Bah écoute, il me semble qu'on a tout vu ici.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Clemens. Il est tout proche. Elle est où la sortie?
Là d'où t'es entré. Lol.
That broad has socks in it, Brazier.
C'était le dernier épisode de LA Noire. Quoi?
Et voilà.
Oui, on nous laisse pas le temps, on y va direct. Ah, c'est qu'il y en a un troisième. Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu. Arrête Clemens! Ou Varley! Ou Ryan! Arrêtez-le! Il va faire péter la maison!
Oh putain, vite, vite, vite.
You're behind the wheel.
Okay. Oh no.
Damn. LAPD.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Clément. What is all about?
Tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Pourtant, ils avaient les tracts.
Oh putain. Ouais, mais c'était dans son locker.
Bah, il me semble. Tract anarchiste de Clemens. Ah oui, mais
ouais, c'était.
Ce dernier, ouais.
Oh, une 8 avec un.
To be frank, you look like you haven't got a clue.
Ta gueule.
Ouais, faut lui montrer ses tracts anarchistes à lui.
Non, il en a pas.
Oui, mais en fait.
Oui, mais c'est pas la question.
Tract de complément.
C'est pas la question. Arrête. C'est pas la question. Connaissez-vous Reginald Varley?
Bah, d'où alors? Non?
Bah oui, j'imagine.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa.
Whoa.
All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Il a peur.
Quoi? C'est quoi le problème là-dedans? C'est pas ça quand même.
Non, mais. Attends,
je relis.
Non, il bosse pas pour eux. Au contrat, il travaille chez eux.
Oui, il travaille chez eux. J'ai la liste, ouais.
Ah, je pense, attends, c'est quoi? Liste d'installateurs
et réparateur d'installation.
Ouais, il fait partie de la liste d'installateurs. Il a pas un contrat.
Ouais. J'avais pas pigé qu'il avait dit au contrat.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Attends, il vient de dire quoi là? Je me souviens pas d'avoir bossé sur Kenmore Avenue, encore moins d'avoir saboté quoi que ce soit. Vous avez des preuves?
C'est pas son casier judiciaire?
Pour un incendie volontaire, on n'a pas ça. Chauffeuse révisée par Varley. Chauffeuse visitée par Ryan.
Révisé par Walter Clemens, on a pas?
Non, on n'a pas. Mais la liste d'installateurs.
Ouais, mais. Bah, non.
C'est chiant quand ils changent de sujet entre la question et.
Ouais. Ça arrive souvent.
On va voir ce qui a été dit,
Parce que la question de base c'est: vous êtes agréé et travaillez-vous pour InstaHeat? Je bosse pour eux au contrat, et alors? Vous aimez ça, le feu? Non, vous êtes intervenu sur la maison de Kenmore Avenue. Vous avez trafiqué la valve du régulateur. C'est son casier du judiciaire, du coup.
Je me suis dit, mais le casier judiciaire, il...
Allez, je prends le truc.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Intuition, au pire.
Ouais.
Mais ça me ferait chier.
On n'utilise jamais l'intuition.
Merci. Va te faire foutre.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
C'est pas la vérité. Vous aimez? Je vois que ça, hein, je vois que son...
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging
Kenmore
the
Avenue?
place. What proof have you got?
C'est où?
On a rien qui dit Kenmore Avenue dans nos trucs.
Ouais.
Est-ce qu'on a quelque chose qui dit Kenmore Avenue? Déjà.
Non, en fait ce que je regarde c'est les chauffe-eau réalisés par Ryan et Varley, voir s'il y a une adresse.
Y'a pas d'adresse.
Et là, le seul truc qu'on a contre Clemens,
Pour moi,
c'est qu'il a, il a son casier judiciaire.
Il a son casier
judiciaire. Ça peut être que son casier judiciaire.
Ouais.
I do a day's
C'est
work for a
quel
day's
jeu de
wage.
merde.
That's what I do. You got a problem with that?
C'était la liste parce que mec, je vais péter un câble, hein. Je vais vraiment péter un câble. C'était la liste depuis le début.
Pourquoi ça change de sujet? C'est débile. Bah oui, il taffe pour un... Non mais c'est de la merde.
Attends. Je vais pas me faire avoir comme ça. Je suis désolé YouTube. J'accepte pas. Je n'accepte pas. Mon monteur fera un cut. Mon monteur fera un cut.
Cut. Non, c'est dégueulasse. Mais c'est souvent comme ça. Ça nous arrive tout le temps, ça.
Ça nous arrive tout le temps. Elle est où la dernière sauvegarde? Non. J'accepterai pas ça, YouTube. Je n'accepterai pas ça. On est où, là? Oh, me dis pas ça. Ok, cool.
C'est bon. Allez, tu conduis.
Alors, sachez...
Can you drive to this one?
Oui, là.
So where do you want to go?
C'est bugué.
Bon.
C'est bugué. Je vais conduire. Ah, parce qu'on y est. Il est là.
Ah oui.
Alors sachez que alors c'est très peu pratique parce que pour sprinter les gars c'est gâchette gauche, droite. Salut. Ah ouais.
You know Reginald Varley?
No.
Ok, re-YouTube. On a eu une déco.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for Instaheat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Attends, est-ce que ce serait pas un doute en fait? Parce que là tu l'accuses d'un truc...
Rien à voir.
Ça a rien à voir. C'est un doute mec, hein. C'est pas du tout... C'est un doute, c'est pas un mensonge.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Je suis mes followers. Bien joué.
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work.
Ça a aucun rapport.
Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I do it again.
C'était pas la question.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
What?
Hein? Ouais, faut l'avoir dans la poche, j'imagine.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Don't know the name. Don't know the name. Don't know the name. Don't know the name. Don't know the name. Et les tracts anarchistes. Don't know the name.
Qu'est-ce que tu pars sur quoi si tu dis mensonge?
Bah le tract.
Ah mais vois ce que tu dis avant.
You and Ryan are fifth column.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Montre-lui ses tracts à lui.
Oui. T'es bien Clemens. T'es bien Clemens.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register.
Arrête de mentir. Va mentir ailleurs.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
Il en veut à la compagnie.
Right, You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
On a géré ça comme des dieux, les gars. Aucun accro.
Ouais.
Oui.
Comment? Tu peux conduire?
You can drive.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat.
Ouais.
If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
Et c'est tout à ton honneur.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Varley est donc recherché pour meurtre à Détroit.
LAPD, Varley!
Il faut courir.
Stop or I'll shoot!
J'imagine. Ça vous avait manqué?
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
Là, genre.
Visé?
Ouais, genre il s'arrête, mais peut-être pas. Ouais, c'est ça.
Stop,
oh oui, tu m'as fait rappeler ça. Hein. Bravo.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons.
T'es le même
You're
acteur
also
qui
under
fait
arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request
notre petit
for your
pote
extradition.
qui s'est mis dans la drogue là, avec son docteur.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Au moins on a arrêté quelqu'un qui est recherché pour meurtre visiblement. Ça en fait des surprises. Ouais, j'ai eu un succès.
You know the way. You can drive. Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
Putain.
I said,
son of a bitch.
Voiture maintenant.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
I got your place.
What the
Take this guy out.
Oh le turn qu'il a pris.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Don't go to sleep on me. Get in close.
Tire. Dans les pneus, dans les pneus.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Lay into his wheel well, come on.
Bien joué ça. Oh merde. Il y a un mort là. Il y a eu un mort. Ouais, du coup.
Give it up, LAPD.
Okay.
Why did you run?
Give it up.
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
C'est celui qui a écrit les pamphlets anarchistes, il me semble. Les trois.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Bon, on est d'accord, hein. Aucun de nous 3 pense que c'est un des 3. On t'entend très pas.
Son nom sur le truc quoi.
Bah ouais.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Ouais, ils sont très faciles à frame quoi. Jamais celui qui sabote il met son vrai nom.
Puis bon, remember, il y a quelqu'un qui les voulait out de la maison.
Non mais après, enfin, ils ont pu se faire payer par...
Oh mais oui, très clairement. Oui, voilà. De toute façon, on sait d'avance qu'on va aller pour le communiste. C'était ce qu'il fallait faire dans la brigade criminelle. On a retenu la leçon. C'est vrai qu'on est dans ce petit commissariat, putain. On est vraiment mal logé en plus. Hein. Oh non, tu veux pas, crois-moi.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Il est trop bien, Biggs. Hein. Ah oui, c'est lui.
Yo.
Oh, le regard dans le vide. Oh là, je suis pas chaud, les gars. Va falloir m'aider.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Oh putain.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Où nous emmène le mensonge?
Attends.
Toujours checker le mensonge.
Je regarde un truc parce qu'on a une déposition. Que Reginald Varley? Attends, c'est quoi cette histoire?
Quoi?
Ouais, il avait dit un truc. Il avait dit un truc tout à l'heure. Non, je le connais pas. Mais des fois, je sais pas trop quoi.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
What campaign? Du coup, ce serait les tracts anarchistes de Clément. De Ryan, oui. Ce serait ça, hein.
Pour moi, ce serait ça.
You think you can sweat me like this? Keep dreaming, copper.
Your locker is full of pamphlets.
Bien joué, les gars.
Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure.
Il est resté stoïque.
I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're
C'est
still
vrai.
peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
InstaHeat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
Oh.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
En vrai, là sur le fond, bravo.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Lui, c'est Varley. C'est ça?
À la résidence des Sawyer.
Par le feu. Toujours regarder le mensonge, je vous emmène.
C'est on l'a le valve de régulation, on l'a trouvé chez le chauffe-eau qui a été réalisé par Varley, c'est pas lui.
Déjà lui.
C'est Ryan.
Ah. Son casier judiciaire, Ariane, c'était quoi?
Il a agression.
I can wait just as long as you can.
Logique pour un coco.
C'est pas au jeu, c'est pas comme comme lui quoi.
Ouais. Et le chauffeur est visé par Ryan ou
C'était chez les Stephens, c'est celui où il y avait personne dedans.
Endommagé par les Stephens. Endommagé des Stephens. Où nous emmène le mensonge?
Ouais.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Comment ça? Pourquoi on devrait le prouver?
Comment est-ce qu'on peut prouver le fait qu'il a inversé le truc et provoqué l'explosion d'une maison? Bah, un chauffe-eau qui a été révisé par lui, enfin voilà. Enfin, je pense. C'est lui qui.
Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his job.
Ah, nique ce jeu. Bon.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Je crois qu'il y a des trucs à dire.
Il y a des trucs à dire, mais ça va être un doute, hein. Oh, il est stoïque le garçon, hein, quand même. Ça va être un doute.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
Come on, man. Please. Oh.
You were charged
On est
with
dans les
attempted
dernières
murder,
affaires du jeu.
Ryan. It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Hephaestus.
L'entreprise qui a été rachetée par Instate.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man, but procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects.
Je pense rien du tout. Hein.
Oh, c'est pas Ryan. Hein.
Je pense que c'est surtout qu'un des deux. L'autre, il va ne rien nous dire aussi. Hein. Elle est où la salle d'interview 2 là?
Dans ce commissariat de merde.
Interview room 2.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Yo.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Oh putain, Dieu merci, moins de questions.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Ouais. Ouais. T'es bien Varley, hein. Ouais. Ok. Ok.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
T'as mis ton nom du coup.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Comment dire?
Okay. You got me there.
You got me there.
They wanted that guy out.
On est contre
Sawyer
Clément.
kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Attends, il balance littéralement le fonds de rénovation là, on est d'accord?
Ouais.
D'accord, j'y suis allé. Le fonds de rénovation voulait que le type dégage. Sawyer arrêtait pas de se plaindre de pas pouvoir faire réparer son chauffe-eau. Alors ils lui ont offert la réparation pour l'amadouer. Je crois qu'il s'est foutu d'eux parce qu'il voulait toujours pas vendre. Ah ah.
Tu sais qu'en vrai, peut-être que lui il savait même pas que la valve était déferme, tu vois.
Ah, je pense que pas du tout. Je pense qu'il a un deal avec avec le fonds de réparation, de rénovation, mais
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
le smile de Phelps. Il avait dit quoi déjà? Ouais, c'est ça. Ouais, je pense que ça devrait le faire.
Ouais.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
En vrai, enfin, ouais. C'est une preuve, une déposition.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers.
Putain.
It's no big conspiracy.
Il balance, hein. Il balance les gros.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Uh-huh.
Il y a un petit manque de preuves là peut-être.
J'imagine que c'est soit ça, soit le doute.
Encore le mensonge.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
La régulation qui a été faite.
Non mais... Dans des régulations endommagées par le feu, retrouvées au domicile des Sawyer. Ah. Là, je sais pas.
Non, c'est un doute. Je suis désolé.
It's not true.
Ah. Ah, c'est dommage. C'est dommage.
We're done for now.
Je crois que tu vas devoir inculper
So what
quelqu'un.
happens?
Ouais, ouais.
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down in 1 round.
I need a drink. I got the goddamn jitterbug.
T'as un truc à dire, Miggs?
Any ideas? Let's lay a charge at one of these guys and put this to bed.
Ok. Le communiste alors.
Moi j'aurais dit l'autre, tu vois. Mais... Et toi Clément, qui tu dis?
Qui?
Pour moi c'est pas lui. Hein.
C'est carrément lui qui est lié au fond de rénovation,
Herschel.
donc pour moi c'est lui.
Let's roll.
Ah.
Keep your shirt on. Here I come.
Allez hop, tu pars en voyage.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Bah c'était pas volontaire, hein. Ils étaient censés être partis, hein.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking...
Allez.
Merde. C'est pas lui.
C'est pas lui.
C'est qui alors? Il y a eu 3 gars, il y en avait que 2.
Mais l'autre il est... L'autre il est en 11.
Bah tu veux faire quoi du coup?
Bah on a culpé le communiste.
Quoi? C'est pas lui non plus, si?
I have 2 suspects.
Oh putain, d'ici!
Biggs.
Oh.
Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again?
Oh,
I'm out of here.
C'est bon, inculpe-les, tu t'en branles. Aucune discussion, tu inculpes.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Pour moi, c'est pas lui non plus.
So you want to change the world,
Je pense que c'est
Ryan?
surtout aucun des deux, Flavien.
Yes, I do. So does every
Je
reasonable
te rappelle
person.
toute une section
Yes, I
comme
am.
ça qui s'appelle la
Does that
brigade
include
criminelle.
sabotaging water heaters to destroy a
Je pense que
company?
tu dois te faire
I have
engueuler.
no idea what you're talking about.
Non, je ne pense pas. Oh, c'est quelle question déjà?
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure.
Ouais, je
I
triche
spread the
alors.
pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Instaheat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the
Tu peux
company.
pas continuer
How do
une
you
fois
feel
que la
about them
piste
these
de
days?
Héphaïstos, ça?
You work it out.
Comment?
Tu peux pas continuer l'enquête après avoir...
You know how to reverse a
l'information de
diaphragm
Héphaïstos?
in the regulator valve of a
crois
Model
pas.
70 heater?
No, I don't.
On avait mis quoi sur ça? On l'avait pas eu celle-là.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
Il me semble qu'on l'avait pas eu.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Sans doute, ça.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
C'est surtout pour voir si ça change quelque chose. Hein.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. Yeah, as soon as I'm finished. I think Ryan is our man.
Now?
But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Déposition.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Give me something, Varley, or I'll put it all on you.
Je l'ai pas du coup.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
We're done for now.
Est-ce que le mec va être content si j'en suis que l'autre? Vous en pensez quoi, vous?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Il va pas être content.
Ça va être le même résultat. Enfin, après l'autre c'est un communiste, donc peut-être qu'il va être content en fait.
I'm out of here. Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here.
Et Tom Sawyer.
I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Ah ah ah, bien joué.
Alors là, bien joué.
T'as
été le meilleur.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. You don't often get results in arson. Well done.
Bien joué. Bravo.
I'll get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something.
Bravo.
What you did is another
Le gars il est complètement innocent.
Bravo.
Le boss il est juste content parce qu'il est communiste. Oh c'est incroyable.
Bravo. Bravo, merci. Merci, capitaine.
Waouh.
Wow, 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 arrête, arrête. Oh là 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 là, non, les gars. 4 étoiles, pas mal. On peut faire mieux sur les questions, les gars.
On peut faire mieux.
Et ceci va conclure cette reprise. Ça fait une semaine qu'on n'avait pas fait de vidéo à peu près.
Une semaine.
Allez, comme disait un copain, clap.